Okay, well, Merry Christmas. It's nice to be home for Christmas weekend, 2022. I'm going to talk about this cookie sheet for just a little bit. It's 12 inches by 14 inches. It's a real small cookie sheet. And the way I put it on here is it's really easy. It's got a real nice little lip down here at the bottom of your hopper. And it just basically rests right there. There's no science behind it. It's really easy. That really saves the hopper. The heat is amazing. So this is a big thing. So what I'm going to show you now is I'm going to show you an empty hopper, and that is a 2-inch pipe. Basically, what you need to do is you need to go down. I'll open this up a little bit. Go down to Home Depot and pick up a 3-inch. They don't sell 2-inch, but it's a 3-inch pellet stove cleaner, and then you can make it go down to a 2-inch. These are just plastic, and so basically, and the rod. Of course, you got to get the rod too. It fits on the end of it. And it's a flexible rod. They don't make them any stiffer than this. It's just real flexible. But that's okay. That's all you need. Every morning before you start it up, you need to clean this pipe all the way to the bottom. Bring it back up. Give it a few like that. And come back up. And then back up like that. And then you're done. Just like that. You need to do that every morning, every day. Whether it's in the middle of the day or first thing in the morning. Before you have pellets in your hopper. This is vital to do this because it gets rid of any creosote that's inside that pipe from burning the day prior. So, there's that. Home Depot. Awesome. And the rod was at Home Depot. Oh, North 40, I got this at North 40, the rod. It fits. Okay, there's that. Now, I'm going to talk about something. When you use this stove, you really don't need anything on here. You can just let it go full blast all day long. But what I have chosen to do with my stove is I got a cap, and I'm going to paint this black next spring when it's warm. I'm so tired of winter. And so basically we just put a cap on this side. Now when we want to heat this house up really fast, this cap comes off and both vents are going at the same time, and it heats up the house super fast. Then this really does slow it down just a little bit. It's perfect. It doesn't slow it down much. So this is the way my wife has been running it, with one open on this side, and she's been running it full blast all the time. If she wants it to go out, she'll just simply push this in, and that tube will burn all those pellets out, and then it'll quit automatically. This is a really nice setup. It's gravity feed. Really nice. So I'm going to start with telling you people that I got a system because I have a hole in the floor here. It brings in fresh air to my furnace in the basement. This is not connected directly to my furnace anymore. I put a new furnace in. So it's kind of, the fresh air is coming from my basement. There's fresh air coming in my basement, and it's going directly into the furnace that way. This is actually a secondary return now that we replace the furnace. But it still is a hole to the basement. And this is my fresh air source right here. I don't want to cut a new hole. So what I did to get my fresh air piped up to here is I bought some rigid. It's for dryer. Yeah, it's just real rigid. You can. It's 4-inch by 8 foot. This is an 8-foot piece. You've got one time, and you can shape it real nice. And so what I did is I went and I got a a 4-foot adapter that has like 4-inch adapter that has kind of a flange that'll sit flat on the ground. You really don't need this damper thing. I'm going to take this damper out because it's no good. You don't want a damper. I'm going to take it out. So this sits flat on the floor. So all I did was cut a piece of, I don't even know what this is, cardboard, sign making stuff.
It's foam board.
Foam board. Just anything. I picked it up off the ground. It was like
it's from Dollar Tree.
Trash. Yeah. Anyway, so I cut a hole in there. I put some neodymium magnets on there on this side. They're really expensive, but that's good enough. And then see what I'll do here is I'll take advantage of this nice fresh air. Boy, it's just really cold air. That's my fresh air return. Isn't that nice how that clips right on there? Now, to hold it, I'll just, you know, you really don't have to do that, but I did. I'll probably end up getting some more magnets. And then, of course, I shaped this to where it's like this. You have to shape it yourself. And then goes on there, and then voila. Done. I got fresh air. Now, we did this for the first time last night, and I really feel like this is doing, what happens is it brings in fresh air from outside, and it creates sort of a negative pressure in here to where the heat pushes out and hits the room more evenly. It's amazing the difference between not having fresh air return and just taking your ambient warm air in return. Big difference. This stays really cool to the touch. And last night it heated up to like 580 degrees on top. Very nice. And this is what made the difference right here. There you go. Just like that. This really doesn't have to be in there very good. It's just barely in there, just like that. Done. It brings it in just fine, just like that. Well, there's my cold air return, my cookie sheet. Time to put some pellets in my hopper and get her started. So, let's put this back in. Right about even there. Clean my glass. I cleaned my glass this morning. To clean your glass, just take some paper towels and just a little dab of water, and then take that little dab of water on the towels and take some ash from your stove, and then start rubbing it like you're cleaning it, and it's an abrasive, and it'll just clean that right on off, real nice. This glass was a good purchase because you get to watch your fire. Very nice addition. Didn't cost very much, $35 I don't think. So anyway, let's get rid of some of this. Alright. Some nuts in there. Well, there you go. And that is just about the way it goes. This is amazing because this propane has lasted so long. Really. I thought it was half empty when I started using it. I'm still using it. I haven't even changed this bottle. Pretty amazing. Anyway. Probably going to last me all winter. If it doesn't, I got another one. So anyway. I hope I answered all your questions about the cookie sheet and the fresh air return. This really is a pretty convenient way of starting a fire, and it's not expensive. Not really. And there's no paper residue. So if you use paper, you got a lot of paper ash to clean out. Well, using it this way, you don't have any ash to clean out except for your pellets. Oh, I'm done. Hey Trixie, it sounds like a lot, but it's really not a lot. It's very quite pleasant, and this glass is amazing. It makes for a really warm night, really warm evening, and it's so enjoyable to watch the flame. It's well worth your investment to go online, just anywhere, and get this pyro ceramic glass and get it as thick as you can. I think this 1/4 inch. So we'll talk at you later, and thanks for subscribing and liking my videos. I appreciate it. Bye bye.